I've been having some pretty interesting conversations with some professional people that question what I know. And one of them I do think it's time that we start having a better understanding of what mental illness is, because a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of mental illness are not getting any help, mostly because the medical profession doesn't help. And but they're busy labeling people that don't deal with a mental illness. There's a lot of false labeling that's going on that I think is dead wrong. I think the people that are mentally ill should be correctly diagnosed, and the medical profession needs to, get themselves a little bit more educated and stop labeling people that do not have a mental illness, and labeling normal, healthy behavior is called a mental illness. It's more or less like the medical profession is trying to get you to do everything that's wrong and approve everything that's right. And along with this, I had a few people that tend to think they know a lot about science question what I believe in as well. So I got a couple of links. One of them is The Science of Truth, I believe it's called. Really excellent video. And let me see if I can find it. The guy really goes into what you believe to be true and how you learn it and stuff like that. Guy's very, very scientific. So you probably believe him more than you believe me. But I'll put a link below to the guy's channel. Sort of go through it. I'll put a link to one of the videos that explains why you believe the things that you believe in. And that might open up your perspective a little bit. Because a lot of things that are in books right now, a lot of things that are being taught in school, ain't exactly the truth. It's just the truth that they want you to believe in. So naturally, if I come across and say something that's completely different than what your education might say, yeah, you may call me a nut bar, you may call me crazy, you may call me a lot of things, but all you got is name calling, and you got nothing to actually back it up. I haven't seen anybody actually say anything that backs up their statement, where I think it's a wiser thing to, examine a behavior, question a behavior, and then diagnose that behavior. Because I'm like seeing lots of what looks fairly insane to me as to why somebody would throw names without actually having any facts. But anyways, you need to believe what you need to believe in. I'm okay with that one. There also is another link to this guy that I seen years ago. He's going to be changing physics. Nassim Haramein. Anyways, I'll put a link to another sort of introduction to this guy's work. I've seen many videos on this guy's theories. It's very long. But if you want to learn some new sciences that are going to change our current sciences, this guy's well worth examining. What we know about physics is completely wrong. And this guy is getting peer reviewed. So open up your perceptions to something completely different. Because if we're dealing with global problems, chances are something we believe in globally is kind of wrong. And Einstein, I believe, was the one that says it's going to take a completely different mindset to solve the problems that we're dealing with today. You cannot solve the problems today with the same mindset that created it. It needs something completely different. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to accomplish, is introduce something completely different, at the risk of being burned on a cross, called crazy and nut bar in doing so. I stand strong in what I know, because I can prove every single thing that I say. And at the end of the day, it is about do your own research. Find out what it is that you want to believe in. If it doesn't benefit you, why would you want to believe something that does not benefit you? If it puts you in a powerless position, why would you want to believe something like that? I believe things that empower me. not dispower me. Anyways, check out these links. Well worth watching. Thanks to one of my subscribers for giving me this link to this guy's channel. I will sub it and keep listening to this guy. It doesn't look like he posts all that often, but his favorites and uploads are well worth watching. Peace out.